Kingdom Hearts, throughout its many games, has a very large selection of worlds representing big films and original concepts. From worlds like Tarzan to The World That Never Was, to Lion King and Toy Story, there's a lot of iconic levels that have been in the franchise. However, over the past 20 years of games, there have been a lot of worlds that wouldn't make the cut due to a wide range of reasons, such as worlds like the Jungle Book. Out of all the scrapped worlds in Kingdom Hearts, this one is the most complete. Just looking at Louis' throne room, you can tell this world would get decently far into development before being canned. Not long after Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep was released on the PSP, fans found out that in the Japanese files for the game, there was a world that wasn't in the final product. Unlike most scrapped areas and worlds in Kingdom Hearts games, Jungle Book would actually have multiple rooms of varying completion. There's this area that seems to be a river with flowers you can hop to, similar to the hippos in Deep Jungle. Although this room isn't fully finished, you can definitely tell what they were going for. You also have some of these transitional areas where you can look out and see the greenery of the map along with the temple in the distance, as well as this area leading to the village. Big shout out to Key to Truth for gathering some high quality footage of these areas. If you want to check out the full areas in detail, the links will be down below. I'm always fascinated by how this map would have looked had the world been completed in Birth by Sleep. Since finding out about the world's near existence, fans have been clamoring to get a Jungle Book world in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. It's hard to say whether this world has a chance of happening officially or not, but it's always cool to imagine. Something people have been imagining about even more as of late is Star Wars making it into the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Well, what if I told you that it technically almost was? Although this concept didn't get as far into development as Jungle Book, a canceled Kingdom Hearts game titled Kingdom Hearts Fragmented Keys that was going to be a mobile game in the mid-2010s, it featured Star Wars as one of its headlining worlds. This along with the likes of many worlds we would eventually see in Kingdom Hearts 3 like Frozen and Tangled. What I find the most fascinating as a Star Wars nerd myself is that it looks like this world would have taken place in the Clone Wars era? This being due to sketches of characters like Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi from those eras being shown in the pictures, along with Tatooine. Though there's also a Death Star concept art as well, so I'm sure they probably had nothing concrete down yet, as the game wouldn't get far into development much before being cancelled completely. Star Wars is a world that I think shares a lot of themes with Kingdom Hearts, and even if it would be tricky to work out, seeing these themes clash together would be very entertaining, I would think. I mean, come on, just imagining a Sora vs Darth Vader boss battle just screams iconic. Since that Kingdom Hearts 4 reveal trailer though, a lot of people are speculating that this is the foot of the AT-ST, one of the walkers in Star Wars, which when you look at the comparisons, they pretty much match 1-to-1. Now, when dealing with Square Enix, I like to say nothing is confirmed until it is, but hopes for Star Wars future in Kingdom Hearts are looking pretty high. Which is not something I can say about the next world that was scrapped. This being a scrapped world from Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. But before we get into that world, if you're enjoying this video and find topics like these fun and interesting, or just like Kingdom Hearts, hit that subscribe button down below. So Dream Drop Distance on the 3DS got very experimental with its worlds and world selection, a combination of worlds that I think is very unique compared to most Kingdom Hearts games. A world that almost was added to that list was an underappreciated classic in Treasure Planet. Now the findings of this world was nothing but a gray pirate ship, but the way we know or can at least make an educated guess that this was Treasure Planet is because according to the person who found this, named Irks on YouTube in the 2016 live stream I'll link below, most worlds in Dream Drop Distance are labeled by their initials, which the initial for this world was TP, which led people at the time to believe this world was indeed meant to be Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet is a very beautiful movie, one of Disney's most beautiful 2D animated films. It's a movie about adventure and fitting in, something that I think could really be a good fit for a Kingdom Hearts game. By far one of the most requested worlds in Kingdom Hearts history, as creators and social media would see the rise in the movie's popularity. This world unfortunately did not get very far into development much at all, and considering modern Kingdom Hearts titles' favoritism towards Renaissance movies and bigger IPs, Treasure Planet will likely have a long uphill battle before making its way into a Kingdom Hearts game officially. Though with how much fans have been wanting this movie in, crazier things have happened. Almost like a Pinocchio world making it into Kingdom Hearts 358 by 2 Days on the DS. While Pinocchio would end up having a world of his own in Prankster's Paradise and Dream Drop Distance, this world was planned to be very different, not only because it will be explored by characters like Roxas and Xion, but would also feature villains like Honest John and Gideon. The profile sprites of these characters are still within the game's code. The story was meant to be a sadder story about looking for hope with Roxas and Xion. Pinocchio being a puppet with a heart strikes a lot of parallels to the situation of Xion, who was referred to very often as a puppet puppet throughout the events of Days. It's quite sad this interaction wouldn't happen within the game, because it would have been really awesome to see an interaction between Pinocchio and Xian, or even just them observing the events of the world while discussing and reflecting on them later with Axel like they do so often in the game. However, Pinocchio appears very often in the Kingdom Hearts franchise, and I'm sure whether it's a world or random appearance that this interaction has a chance of taking place in the future. Plus, with the story that's happening now, it might even be better than it would have been back then. Anyways, more of this, if you can, play Days on the DS. It offers a lot more context to things than the movie does in my opinion. Thank me later. Some of the following worlds have appeared in the Kingdom Hearts series in select games, but would be cut from returning in others. Like how in early Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers, there's footage of Mysterious Tower, otherwise known as Yen Sid's Tower from Kingdom Hearts 2, being playable. This world would appear in cutscenes at many points during the story of Kingdom Hearts 3, and while the file for the world remains, the gameplay travel through the world was completely scrapped. This being a little saddening because I do think Mysterious Tower being a world in Kingdom Hearts 3 would have added that much more to Twilight Town, or just would have added that much more to each Mysterious Tower visit. Another world in Kingdom Hearts 3 Chain of Memories was scrapped as well, which was Deep Jungle. That was cut from the game very early on due to Disney's license for Tarzan expiring by the time the game was released for Game Boy Advance. Unfortunately, this probably means Tarzan will never be in Kingdom Hearts again unless it's under the guidelines of a remix or a remake of Kingdom Hearts 1, likely, if that ever were to happen. A world that would appear later in the series, however, was Disney Castle. In Kingdom Hearts 1's early trailers, there's footage of Disney Castle being explorable. As this world would not be in Kingdom Hearts 1, it would still remain on the world map and would be fully explorable in Kingdom Hearts 2 to a lot of people's happiness. Kingdom Hearts is in a very special position to pull from so many iconic stories and use them as tools and levels for our characters to explore and develop from. While not every world can make it into each game, there's a lot of time for more of our favorite stories and media franchises to make their appearances in the Kingdom Hearts universe. I can't wait to find out more about what worlds will make the cut in the next set of Kingdom Hearts titles as we start a new adventure in this ongoing story. But that is going to about do it for me today. I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you found this video fascinating or interesting in any way, be sure to leave a like, share it with a friend or family member, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the union, all you have to do is hit the red subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out to you guys. Bye!